And now I have to pick a skill. So I'm going to pick the old crackling bolt as well.
Good old crackling bolt.
Because I love to fire a blind crackling bolt into a pack from miles away.
I like crackling. I love crackling as well.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a lot of bad fat in it, crackling.
Yeah, but I don't eat it often. It's not like my daily consumption of crackling. Have
Oh,
you
let
had
me
your
just have
crackling
a
today,
bowl
kids?
of crackling.
Daddy, not crackling for breakfast again, and lunch, and dinner. Oh, yes. In this house, we eat crackling.
And you'll enjoy it, for God's sake. So I found out, okay, they put in a load of class talents. So if you don't have, for example, a paladin or a chanter in the party, you can actually pick a kind of something like that, like an aura or something. So, for example, if you did have 2 warriors in the party, you could spec one of them out to have one of these other class spells, like that you might not have otherwise. I'm just looking around here, but I think with my characters, I just want to pick the main class unique things first. I think one of the things that I saw here, it's a class thing. It buffs blast or whatever. That's the one I pick anyway in a second. But after I picked it, I thought, fuck, do I actually have any spells which use this talent? So I'm not sure I've picked it correctly, but you will see in a second.
Well. It's confusing.
So
There's a lot of stuff there.
Generates blast on the target when using a... Did I pick that or did I pick Arcane Fail? I might have picked Arcane Fail. Fuck knows.
Plus 50 deflection, 15 seconds. That's pretty good.
I could probably
You took the pussy spell. Well played.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's pick up all their brains. Oh, livers. I guess the liver is the valuable part.
Lagerfwaith.
When you kill them,
Lagerfwaith.
they just drop... The liver just plops out, I guess, straight away. Let's have a rest. Oh.
Oof.
A nice...
Warming myself by that fire.
Rest. So I'm up on looking for Durgan's battery. I've gone into this ice cave. There's some frost ooze and stuff down here.
Just camp next to the frost ooze.
Yeah, I mean, this is the perfect location to camp, right? So I'm going to cast my brand new crackling bolt maybe here. Actually, do you know what I should cast? Rolling fireball, since it is a frost.
You love a rolling fireball.
It seems like it's only one thing. Bam.
Whew.
That was
wow, Aloth absolutely wrecked him.
So yeah, sometimes... There we go. A fine arquebus.
Nice.
So one thing I specced out earlier when we weren't paying attention was that I specced out Durance. What his name is? Is his name Durance?
It's Durance.
Durance. To actually use the arquebus. So he's now got a gun as well. So him and Sagani can stand further back, which is nice. Also, I've got it with a bit of medium armor. That's actually Edda's old armor.
Hand-me-downs.
It gives... I think it's got that... It's the armor with the second life chance on it, you know.
Oh, I like that.
So if you get one shot, you don't just die instantly. That's actually it for this ice cave. So I'm going to head out the other exit and see where this leads. And I think, if I'm correct, this leads... That's Durgan's battery there. That's what we've been hunting for. And that door up there is where we're just gonna go to right now.
Okay.
And although we might actually die here instantly. Oh yeah, I think we do. So sorry, what happened here was I got very confused by that thing that I couldn't pick, right? And so I thought, okay, let's put some lockpicks on Durance. Surely he'll be able to pick it. But actually, it's difficulty 8. Now, his mechanics is only 6, and I think you need to use mechanics 7 plus 3 lockpicks. Now, I couldn't figure out how to use the lockpicks. I thought you had to equip them. I was very, very confused about this entire experience. Basically, I couldn't really work it out. But I think the whole point is that that there is unpickable by me. And
it's saying what mechanics you need. Well, I was going to say hover it over it again, but it said mechanics 7, lockpicks 3, mechanics 8, lockpicks 1. So that's the number of lockpicks you need given that mechanic skill and difficulty.
That's right. Yeah. Now, I'm so distracted by this.
Oh, my God.
Right.
Put him in his head. That'll do it.
I was so distracted by it that it was annoying. I completely, my mind went blank on that. I couldn't work out what I was seeing in front of me.
Staring at this table. What does it mean?
I'm so sorry. So it was really irritating me. Anyway, I just thought, fuck it, let's just kill these guys, these Lagerfeld down here. And
there's that pig.
I thought it's just one lonely Lagerfeld. That's no problem. I'm going to throw a ball of boulder at him. Oh, jeez, I'm standing in the wrong place. So I wander over here. I end up standing really badly out of position for this thing, and watch what happens here.
You're like, yeah, sweet, we got him.
They come running out. I'm like,
whatever.
Okay, ray of fire, no problem. And then,
all right, 3 of them, yeah, no problem. Oh my God, 5 of them. All right, well, oh God, 6 of them.
And then everything just goes to shit very quickly.
All right, let's see what happens. Give him the fuego ball.
So,
Look at just standing there.
So, okay, you see that ability that we're triggered by. So that means we're paralyzed. Now, obviously, they have given us a trigger, some sort of spell, which has paralyzed both Durance and Pyrion Fluids. And I'm watching them just die in slow motion.
Oh my God!
And now Aloth is paralyzed too. It was absolutely brutal. They just hit our backline with paralysis. I couldn't heal. I couldn't cast anything, and I just got absolutely torn to pieces. So this is.
Oh, Mrs. Flax is just standing there.
She's, I think, getting paralyzed as well, or at least not being able to do anything.
Finally.
So
I think this is a bad time.
So this
they're just jabbing at him.
Is a wipe. I'm just sort of watching it in slow mode here. I'm just scrolling down the combat log, just seeing what the fuck happened. Just trying to figure out how I got absolutely owned. So I guess one of the things that I've identified here is that paralysis is a bad thing, right? And I think that you can get like certain defense stats will protect you from it. So like you said, you've got all of those different defenses. You've got reflex, you've got fortitude, you've got whatever it is. And choosing which ones of those you want. Like one of the things I had an option with on Pyrion Fluids was picking between deflection or whatever. Anyway, it's the old reload.
The old load.
You will be seeing a lot of reloading.
Oh, is this a tough fight? Is it?
No, not really. But I think that in the White March in general, actually, I haven't recorded very much more.
We got to do the leveling up again. No.
No, actually, I don't think I ever leveled up Edda or Sagani. So
well played, sir.
I guess I'm just going to leave.
I want you to click that box again. Maybe now you can unlock it. That's what I was hoping you'd go back to the box.
So okay, let's try a slightly different setup here. We're going to go up. We're going to start with actually, do you know what? I don't know which direction they come from. We're gonna. Actually, do you know what I'm doing? I'm setting up exactly the same as last time.
Literally the exact same. Maybe this time it'll work.
But I've got Mrs. Flax and Sagani there, and Itumak there. Man, they were really close to being aggroed. I'm just gonna fire the fireball through like that way, and do the lightning bolt as well. The crackling. Oh, am I gonna do the crackling bolt? Yeah. Okay, let's just blast this guy before he has a chance.
Well, that's good damage. And now you're like, okay,
now I guess I want to run Mrs. Flax in and intercept that guy. Intercept this guy. Run the dog down here. There we go. Okay, they're paralyzed again.
Yeah, brilliant.
Though, look at the back.
Look at him.
But Durance isn't paralyzed this time, so I think probably they'll be okay. Oh my god, I hope I didn't fail this again. I might have failed it again. We'll find out.
This is better. 2 down already.
So, for some reason, Durance automatically was casting a armor buff or some accuracy buff on Sagani at the back there. He just
that's
did
pretty
that.
good.
That's fine. I don't know. I don't know whether that's something he should be doing.
I don't know.
But he just chose to do it.
He's got a gun.
So good for him. He's got the gun.
That dog is tanking
cast
a lot.
Pillar of knockdown. That dog is perfectly in the right place. Pyrion Fluids got
God, he just get blown up.
This is what happens. He just got one shot. So what was that? That was another Minolettus Bounding Missiles crit for just so much damage. It just shreds us. That's like a level 3 spell as well. It's not a fucking pussy spell. It's a good spell.
They've got 4 arms and a lot of spells.
So I've got it. I've got Minolettus Bounding Missiles. So let's fire one back. See, it seems to only do a small amount of damage when I do it. I guess because I didn't do it to anyone who was clumped up. Anyway, let's see if we can deal with this fucking guy before he kills Aloth.
Dead. Yeah.
He's dead. But it looks like Mrs. Flax and Edda have cleared up the rest of the squad.
One of the Lagerfeuth is just lying down for a sec, so he will be back.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. One jibbed. All right, now they're doing it. They're doing it.
Our melee team is finally getting involved. So that Lagerfeuth Redfin is the tough one, I think. But it sort of looks like... Oh,
phew.
There we go. He's jibbed
So
too.
much blood.
Oh, my God. So these Redfins look like... I think when I looked in the journal later, I saw that that Redfin is the toughest enemy we've killed to date.
Yeah, no shit.
So...
Up you get, lads.
Yeah.
Garbage loot. My God.
It's no good stuff. I'm sort of thinking about whether to rest or not, but I'm probably just going to explore this camp without quick saving, as is my normal style. This looks like a place where an expedition has died.
Mayhap where some artifacts might be found.
And there are some camping supplies too. And a lock I can't open. But I'm not going to try for like ages. An exceptional stiletto. A ring of unshackling. Probably pretty handy. And that is the quest. That is that lady in the inn.
Some sackcloth with flowers in. Go and get my bag of flowers, won't you, brave warrior? Yeah, all right. Jesus.
Yeah, so I've... I think I just collected 18 poultry as well,
I saw that.
Which is really bizarre.
I don't know what you... I guess you level up cooking.
So I went through the cave. Oh, I found a hidden treasure. An exceptional stiletto.
One. And a topaz.
One of them. Look at that, 500 big ones.
Oh.
500
You're like, right, so why can I unlock this one?
That only costs 3 lockpicks, yeah. So I did manage to do that. So I guess I can come back here when I've got some more. So I went in that cave below, you see, and I came out up here.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's how it works. So there's some more Lagerfeuth.
I wish you'd saved the game.
Yeah, so do I. But as you could, but we're just rolling with it, okay? We're not cutting anything. Right. This is just how it rolls. If I die, we reload. That's just how games get played.
That is how games work.
But I've now got the super crossfire of Doom. Look at this.
Oh, baby.
The laser beams.
Pazam! Oh!
Straight away dead. That's one less Lagerfeuth to deal with. Edda's charging in. Aloth's already firing a corruptive bolt, which is fucking fantastic. I'm going to try and shackle that one to make it not run too close.
Send in the pig. Slow.
And everyone's heading in. Aloth's paralyzed. That Redfin is a bitch. Oh, and so the thing I skilled for Durance was that thing he just cast, right? Which is like a kind of AoE fire spell or fireball.
Nice fireball.
Aloth's just going to fire another corruptive blast, but I'm going to see if I can take this thing down. Oh no, Aloth's dead straight away.
Oh, you blasted the hell out of that thing.
That Redfin. It's getting fucked, actually.
Zama! Got him.
Right, and these ice blights are fucking
look at that thing! That's like the crystal entity in Star Trek.
Oh yeah, from the fucking first season or whatever. Where was that from?
I think it spanned a few series, but it's definitely...
It was the thing that killed Data's colony, wasn't it? Yeah, oh man.
And there's an episode where a woman who's a scientist who's been studying the crystalline entity her entire career, after it killed her son on one of the planets, she finds out that Data, because Law set it free or something, or told it where people were, because Law's a dick, right? Data's brother Law.
Yeah.
And she's convinced that Data is as bad as Law. And they have to... This is Star Trek Chat 2016, by the way. Welcome to the podcast. They find out that... she finds out that Data's involved, but she also finds out that Data has a recording of her son... his diary was uploaded to his memory banks. And so he's playing it back for her, and she basically goes mental and thinks that the Data is her son. And she blows up the crystalline entity at the end of the episode and gets arrested. It's pretty sweet.
Oh my god!
But they were just about to talk to it by resonating frequencies, and the crystalline entity might have been, "Oh, I'm so sorry." They were trying to make out, look, it just goes from planet to planet eating things the same way we go from farm to farm, eating vegetables or whatever. So to the crystalline entity, we're just meat on a planet. So maybe it's not malignant, malicious. It's just it's doing what a crystalline entity does. Let's try talking to it with these harmonic things that Geordie knocked up in 2 seconds by going beep 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 beep, and they're chatting to it, and then she resonates a frequency just right to shatter the crystalline entity, and Picard is that was not cool, and arrests her.
Because there's an episode early in Star Trek where they find this giant space slug thing, and it tries to suck them off, basically. Whoa. And so they have to shoot it, and then they accidentally kill it in one shot. Yeah. But then it gives birth. And so they help it have a cesarean. They cut the baby out, and then the baby follows the Enterprise around. I remember that one.
That is a Roddenberry episode.
But the thing is,
anything with a space
that is a real Roddenberry
slug,
episode.
No one else is going to come up with. We need to think of a high sci-fi concept. What about a giant slug in space? Huh? Okay, Gene.
Sounds amazing, Gene. Tell us more. Yeah, it's a classic kind of...
That's a real old-fashioned... It's some kind of space slug, Captain. Fire the salt cannon, Sulu.
And then see if we can have sex with it. That's what Kirk would do. So we got to the front door, okay, and there's an indentation in the shape of an anvil, but it's missing.
Whack an anvil in there, Lewis.
The anvil-shaped impression is strangely dull, as if it hasn't been exposed to the elements for long. Something had filled it until recently. Okay, so apparently someone recently took something off the front door in the shape of the anvil.
Something anvil-shaped.
And that's
interesting.
And that's why it won't open. There is a vase on the top, which I can't reach as well.
The way it shows you these things.
Yeah. So this is Durgan's battery. This is where I need to be. This is the ultimate quest. But it looks like I need to unravel the mystery of that anvil. I need to search around and find or meet or follow some of these quests until I identify the problem. So I've already done one quest, right? I've found the missing load of crap. And the next quest I'm going to do is actually going to be heading over around the rest of this area and see if I can find this place that Galvino's lab or Galvino's workshop or whatever it is. And so, yeah, I think there's multiple ways to approach stuff on the map.
Yeah.
So, for example, I could have not gone through that ice cave. I probably could have come just through this bridge via a different way. So I'm going to explore the rest of this map, and hopefully somewhere on it I will be able to find something worth looking into. An ice blight. It looks like it's on its own, or not super threatening. But I think I might just see what happens here. I might hit it with something anyway. It's a lightning bolt.
Talking of choices in games, I just finished Firewatch the other day.
Oh yeah, I saw you streaming it.
Yeah, lack of choice is what killed that game for me.
It wasn't. It had a lot of potential. Do you know what I mean?
I thought when I watched it in development, we were talking about it, and someone in my chat said, as a short story, 6 out of 10. As a game, 1 out of 10. And I have to agree that most of the game was run from A to B along the one route that you can take. And I guess admire the scenery. I mean, is that what all the running about was meant to be? It just kind of felt like you have to climb down something, you just press spacebar. You have to climb up something, you just press spacebar. You have unlimited rope.
I think it's a great example of wasted potential, Firewatch. Yeah. I think it could have been so much more.
They were like, right, here's your fire spotting thing for spotting fires. I'm like, okay, so we'll have to spot a fire and there'll be a part of that. And there was not. I was like, oh no, wait, just go to this cave. Oh, this door is locked. Well, I'm sure the key will turn up. Oh, yeah, there's the key, okay. And then it's like, you can't go this way yet. It's blocked. And then, of course, you find the axe, and then that unlocks that bit, which you're not allowed to see until X, Y, and Z have happened. So it just felt very, very linear, which was weird. It was not what I was expecting at all. And I think it was in development for such a long time. I remember reading about it ages ago and thinking, this looks cool. And then I was like, oh, it's like a 3-hour short story.
Yeah, I don't know. I've watched Sips's playthrough and stuff, and I watched you streaming it, and I've no desire to play it myself.
No, there's no need. Like everyone was saying, why would I? If you've seen it played, you've seen the game. There's no. I would have done this differently, or I could get a different score, or I could. That looks like fun. It's literally just it's just a story. So.
It's a bit of a shame. I've now got my look at this, my double lightning.
Double whammy.
Intro.
You've got your little attack. It's good. It's working. He got zapped. Oh my god, an ice troll!
They're spooky, aren't they, when they lumber out like that? But it looks like I've pretty much...
Yeah, you got this handled. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Ice beetles.
Mama ice beetle and baby ice beetle come to play.
Let's set these guys on fire. All right. I did have a couple of spells which I keep forgetting to use, actually. I've got the ring on Durance, which is like a combusting wounds ring, do you remember?
Yeah, I want to see that.
Which is pretty good, and I always forget to use it. I'm going to have to start using that next time. It's nice to do these sessions with you, actually, because then it makes me realise the stuff that I'm missing. Because I still haven't leveled up Edda and Sikani.
Yeah.
I guess I completely forgot.
It's impressive. Oh, God, here comes the ball!
How long have they... Oh, it's shit. Oh,
Oh,
God,
he got
it came
knocked
back.
down.
Oh,
Guys,
shit. Why is
there's a
everyone
giant
slipping
flaming
over?
ball coming towards us. Well, it's icy, isn't it?
Kill that young ice
I think
beetle.
you're getting knocked over by the trolls. And if you get hit by something that big, you're going to take a tumble.
Durance has just spent this whole round on the
He's just
floor.
lying down.
Get up. Fight. Let's take out this ice beetle. Jesus. Right,
Oh,
it's
you
2
sure
trolls
showed
left.
that beetle.
But it looks like our Edda and Mrs. Flax are handling the trolls. No problem.
By the way, apologies for all the coughing. I've had a cold for like 2 weeks, and it's just at the tail end of it.
Don't worry.
So I'm in the perpetual coughing stage.
They will all get trimmed out, so no one will even know that
Really?
you're
You're going to make
away.
someone go through and trim out all my coughing?
Yeah, me.
Oh, wow.
Probably. Unless I can convince some poor schmuck in the office to do it.
Schmuck.
High five, whoever's actually having to do this.
If I ever have a need to employ anybody, I'm going to tell them straight up, I'm looking for a schmuck. What would be my duties? Just schmuck things when you get in and when you leave. The time in between, you're just a schmuck. And I'll tell you how to best, most efficiently use your schmuck time whilst I'm paying for it.
I'm loving... At the moment, I'm really happy with the sort of ways that we're making content. I really, really love doing the Civ channel.
Yeah.
The Civ games we play.
That's great,
They're
yeah.
such a blast. The latest series was fucking just really good. Really fun the whole way through.
I had such a hard time playing that because honestly, my Civ was so bad.
It wouldn't
I just
have been the
couldn't
same
get
without
going.
you, though. You were the king of banter throughout that whole thing.
Thank you.
It was magnificent.
That's all I had. I sure as hell couldn't play Civ.
I love that. I really enjoy playing, watching Sips play shitty games like on Team Double Dragon. So me and Sips do a thing. We're going to try and make it into a podcast, and I really enjoy doing that. Oh, Solomar
well
the Shackler, a slaver, has arrived at our keep.
Arrived at your keep.
Is that the same guy chasing after that little gnome guy? I didn't notice that when I was...
Buy some
anyway.
slaves.
Maybe
How do we
he's
deal
gonna
with
sell
it?
us some slaves.
I think he's just going to chill there.
He's just going to wait there, is he, for us to get back? Okay, hopefully
They may be around 5 weeks. I'll wait.
I have a lot to do, I'm afraid. Talisman of the Unconquerable.
Oof.
Plus 2 intellect while endurance is above 50%. Plus 25%
Well,
focus.
don't give it to Pyrion Fluis because his endurance is never above 50%.
Well, but it's either always above it or he's dead. So I guess I'll give it to Alof. Because it will give us more damage on that introductory wave volley, right? I don't think a Rot Charm Amulet is really helping me out that much anyway.
Yeah, it ain't. What's that done for us lately?
Intellect. So look, it does area of effect, duration, and will. It buffs. But damage actually comes from might, which is something I didn't realise. But his might isn't actually all that low anyway. See, look, there you go. Most powerful enemy defeated, Mrs. Flax, Lagofeth Redfin.
He's
most
been in this
time
fight for
in
6
party.
days. 6
Alof.
days.
Most
Just think
enemies
about
defeated.
in 6 days, we've killed like thousands of creatures. It's been a busy period.
We've only spent 6 days. We have killed thousands.
Yeah, and the thing is, think about all the times we've camped. How long are they camping for? Like 20 minutes?
Well, no, it's supposed to be like 8 hours. I think it's a bit off.
If it was 8 hours, I mean, jeez.
This actually is the only bit that I could find left in Durgan's battery. So we're just going to go down here.
Oh, scope it out. There's a bow up there. Sick.
A bow. apparently, yeah, clicking on that just takes you to the top. So I think this is a quest thing that we've missed. An unstrung bow.
An unstrung bow.
It looks like
well, hold on to it.
Should be for someone will say.
It says quest.
They'll give us some terribly long story, about how I always lost my bow and I really win.
I was walking out by the battery with my trusty strong bow, but
exactly.
I lost the bow when the string broke.
I had to leave it
so like
and flee.
To restring.
Yeah, that's right.
My bow.
If only somebody were to bring me my sturdy wooden frame.
You mean this bow? Yes, that one. Thank you. Here's 20 gold.
And 800 experience. So yeah, this is the Galvino's workshop coming up here. I'm slowly creeping up towards it. Or is it up here? No, maybe it's not. Sometimes this map's a bit funny. This sort of doesn't go anywhere, I think, this path. There's a bit of treasure in that log, into that log.
You found a bit of a log.
And there is also a camping supplies. So that is a good excuse to camp. So let's
camp it up.
Let's camp up this shizzle.
Ooh, so much cheddar there.
A load of cheddar. And then we'll grab that camping supplies.
Grab that free supplies.
And then I was assuming we would be able to go. What am I looking at? Am I looking at this exceptional shield? I can't help myself. I just assume that some of the weapons we pick up should be decent, but they are just never decent.
Yeah.
I still haven't really understood crafting and cooking in this game. I must admit.
Well, we haven't even tried it. We've got all these cookery ingredients. Think how much chicken. We're carrying about 1,000 head of chicken, and we've just done nothing with it.
I mean, I assume you can cook it. You can eat it raw.
Yeah.
But
yeah, no, you can cook it.
I'd like to know how to do that. That might be helpful.
If only there was a way to find out.
I'll do some research before next time. And you can, or maybe I'll just record it live. And
just fucking go.
Just have like half an hour of me trying to figure out how to do the crafting, and we can just talk about something completely different over it. Yeah, so
I mean, we've been on message this whole game.
Yeah.
We've been talking about the game and the quest and all the world and everything. We've hardly touched on any other subjects.
Let us know
very, very disciplined
whether or not you guys are enjoying this and whether you want us to carry on doing it. I'm quite enjoying it.
Because Lewis wants to not have to do this. He tried to cancel on me 5 times. He's been bailing. Pyrion, I don't like recording with you, all that kind of stuff. But he said, look, if people want to watch it, then I'll do it. So if you do like it, do say something.
Yeah. Well,
otherwise, I can't talk Lewis into doing this. He's a nightmare.
That's not quite. Quite true.
That's 100% true. What are you talking about?
Actually,
I've
been trying to get to play this for a long time, but I sort of wanted to do it with you. I didn't really want to do it on my own.
Oh.
And so finally I thought, fuck it, I'll do it on my own and we'll just talk over it. And that'll be the same. That'll be good enough.
Then he'll have to do it.
It's a time thing. Oh shit, traps. So we've gone into this guy's house, and obviously
nicking his fruit and veg.
The first thing I would do is
rifle through his drawers.
Just go through all of his shit. Rites of Ancient Legends buffs your lore skill.
They're a special type of scroll. Oh, trap! Oh my god.
I just rested as well.
You just literally walked into that one.
I should have known that was coming, shouldn't I, really? And so we will descend down into this basement and see what we will find. And actually, we're going to end it here. I will pick up from this, which is Galvino's workshop, next time. And, as you see, it's going to get messy. It's a trap that goes.
Wow.
It's going to get messy.
Literally dead.
Yeah. So we'll pick up from here next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you then.
Cheers.
Bye.